We begin with breaking news at 10. Police are on scene of a shooting in the 1800 block of South Pulaski in South Bend.
Yeah, this is a live picture we want to give you right now. Police tell us 2 people were hurt. One suffered an injury to the leg, the other an injury to the abdomen. The call came in a little before 9 tonight. We do have a crew on the scene, and we'll bring you any updated information tonight at 11 over on WSBT 22.
New details on what happened in the moments before 3 children were killed getting onto their school bus.
Yeah, investigators testified that 24-year-old Alyssa Shepard told them she didn't see the kids until it was too late. Police have charged her with reckless homicide in the deaths of 6-year-old twins Xavier and Mason Engel and their 9-year-old sister Olivia Stahl. 11-year-old Maverick Lowe is in stable condition tonight after surgery for his injuries.
Shepard told police she had dropped her husband off at work yesterday and had 3 children in the backseat of her pickup. She said she was dropping her brother off at her mom's house so he could get changed for school. The detective testified that Shepard said she came around that corner. She saw there was something with lights. She did not recognize it immediately as a school bus. In fact, she said she's trying to figure out what it was. The detective says by the time she realized, the kids were right in front of her. A woman driving behind Shepard told officers she saw the bus clearly, but realized the pickup was not slowing down. She said the truck's headlights illuminated the children as they were crossing the highway. Investigators say the bus driver told them he saw a car in the distance, but didn't have a reason to think the driver would not stop. He said at the last second he hit his horn, but there was nothing he could do. Shepard faces up to 19 years in prison if she is convicted.
We've also learned that Tippecanoe Valley Schools is moving the bus stop where those children died beginning tomorrow morning. That stop will be moved inside the Miser Mobile Home Park. Superintendent Blaine Connolly says he will also create a safety review committee with district leaders and the sheriffs of Kosciuszko and Fulton counties. They'll look at the other stops in the area to see if they're safe. People who live along State Road 25 say they're happy the stop is moving, but more needs to be done.
What's it going to take? Is somebody going to have to die on that road before they finally do something about the speed? Because 55 is ridiculous for the curves on this road.
The National Transportation Safety Board is also investigating the deadly crash. Investigators will look at the roadway itself, the school bus, and the pickup truck that hit those children.
And as we mentioned, the school district is moving the school bus stop off of State Road 25. The bus will now pick up kids inside the mobile home park.
New at 10 in Indiana right now, there's no requirement that school buses pick up kids on the right side of the street. But a lawmaker says that could change. WSBT 22's Max Lewis is at the live desk. And Max, this has been done in other areas. The parents of 4th victim Maverick Lowe released a statement today saying, "We would like to thank those who have prayed for our family and the families of those involved in yesterday's tragedy. Maverick is currently in stable condition. Our family is focused on his recovery at this time and requests privacy as we heal together."
A candlelight vigil honoring Xavier, Mason, and Olivia is happening tomorrow night at the Mentone Youth League. That's on West Jefferson Street in downtown Mentone. The vigil begins at 7 o'clock.
And make sure to stay with WSBT 22 as we gather new details and the latest reaction to this deadly crash. Remember, you can always find the most up-to-date information on our website, WSBT.com.
The school leaders and police are also focusing on the safety of kids walking to school. Elkhart police were in a school zone on Benham Avenue today in front of Roosevelt Steam Academy. Officers pulled over drivers who were not following the 20-mile-an-hour speed limit when school zone signs were flashing. Police say it's about making drivers aware they need to slow down.
It's not about getting the tickets out there. It's more about education, bringing people aware of, hey, it's getting darker earlier. That's only going to get worse before it gets better. There are a lot of kids out. This time of year, it's hard to see.
Officers made 48 traffic stops in a 45-minute span one day last week.
New at 10, a Southwest Michigan priest is resigning in the midst of a financial investigation. Father Richard Altine served as a pastor at 5 Southwest Michigan churches. The Catholic Diocese of Kalamazoo launched an investigation into what they call financial irregularities at those churches. A diocese spokeswoman says the churches served by Altine did not meet, quote, accounting standards. Altine announced his resignation in a Facebook post citing medical and mental issues. A local family is remembering a missionary killed in Cameroon. Charles Wesco was shot going to the market. This is Charles and his younger brother Timothy Wesco, who is now a state representative. Charles was the oldest of 10 children, and he has eight children of his own. His entire family had moved to Cameroon 2 weeks ago. The hope was to stay there permanently as missionaries. His brother Timothy says sharing the word of Jesus was Charles's calling.
Charles's whole life was about living for Christ, but in dying, we know he's with Christ, and we know that he's even better off than he was here.
The family is finalizing funeral plans.
Some new houses in South Bend are going green. 5 brand new energy efficient homes are being built by Habitat for Humanity. They're located in the near Northwest Side neighborhood in the area known as Shetterly Triangle. This is the second work site of the recent Jimmy and Rosalind Carter work project. Unlike other Habitat homes, these have a metal roof and solar panels, cutting utility bills to less than $100.
It's not only improving a family or building a house or 5 houses, but it's really empowering the whole neighborhood to be stronger. And it's one of the things that makes us so compelling, and it's a reason I wanted to come see for myself.
You can still apply for one of these homes. They will have to take classes and put in 250 hours of sweat equity. Construction should be finished by the end of the year.
Early voters are hitting the polls, but good luck getting in.
Yeah, many voters waited in long lines today just to cast their ballot. Next, hear why local officials say they're seeing a drastic change from previous elections.